We are learning tonight the man accused of killing a woman in San Francisco was an undocumented immigrant with a very long rap sheet. Francisco Sanchez has 7 felony convictions. He's been deported 5 times. The alleged victim, 32-year-old Catherine Steinle, shot to death apparently at random while walking with her dad on San Francisco's waterfront. Will Carr has details now from our West Coast newsroom. Will?
Greg, even though that we know that Sanchez has an extensive criminal history, we also know that San Francisco is a sanctuary city, which means that it doesn't comply with federal immigration law. Now, let's rewind to March. That's when federal authorities had Sanchez in custody behind bars, but Immigration and Customs Enforcement turned him over to the San Francisco Sheriff's Department to face an outstanding warrant on the local level, so he was still off the streets then. Yesterday, ICE released this statement saying the Department of Homeland Security records indicate ICE lodged an immigration detainer on Sanchez at that time back in March, requesting notification prior to his release so ICE officers could make arrangements to take custody. That detainer was not honored, basically saying that the Sheriff's Department let Sanchez go free. Take a listen to the legal counsel for the Sheriff's Department.
When he came here, he came because he had outstanding criminal charges here, which were marijuana-related possession and possession for sale or sales of marijuana. Those charges were dismissed the next day.
And when those charges were dismissed, the San Francisco Sheriff's Department let Sanchez go free. He showed up at Pier 14 on Wednesday, according to authorities. That's a big tourist destination along the waterfront there in San Francisco. And according to police, he pulled out a gun and fired and randomly hit 32-year-old Catherine Steinle, an innocent bystander who collapsed into her father's arms and later died at the hospital.
That's the only solace I've got. That's it, is that we were so close.
She was just a young woman and starting to be in her prime.
Steinle's family says that they're relying on their faith there and that they want to focus on healing, not on Sanchez's past or the fact that San Francisco is a sanctuary city. That hasn't stopped others from pointing fingers in terms of the accountability here. One federal official tells me that there is no way that Sanchez should have been free and been at Pier 14 in San Francisco on Wednesday. Greg.
Well, it's outrageous and at the same time incredibly sad. Our hearts and prayers go out to the family. Will Carr, thanks very much.